Hello friends and potential friends. Yeah, today's May 15th or 16th, something like that, Thursday I believe it is, about 10:30 in the morning, and it's starting to get hot around here. But that means ginger and turmeric tower is coming to life. As you can see, I got quite a few shoots coming out in there. A few smaller ones. There's one there just popping up. And a few bigger ones. So that'll be filling out nicely before too long. Oh, there's Bullwinkle. Out for some breakfast. And Pally. Mamba and Spooky's down there. Everybody's wandering around enjoying life a little bit. The elderberry has split off. Now there are two. Still pretty tiny, but they're starting to grow. And out here in the main beds, pineapple's still doing good. Licorice is still doing good, laying there in my pepper bed. I'll be planting these potato slips pretty soon. These are the ones that I grew, they originally grew from seed. Just a few strawberries growing. Those didn't do too well. And I'm still waiting on seeds. And does anybody know what kind of bugs these are? I'm not sure, but I don't want them on there. These seeds are filling out nicely. Hopefully they'll start drying pretty soon and then I can collect them. It's about all that's left in here. I pulled up the rest of the cabbage collards the other day. Rosemary and comfrey. There are a few volunteer sweet potatoes in here. I'm going to just let them grow. Those are from Beauregard's at one point, because that's the bed where I grow my slips. This one here is empty. Well, except one carrot. I see one carrot over here. I gotta look. Probably not much to it, but nope, nothing at all to it. That one's empty. And this one over here is empty. This one over here is empty. But we did get some rain last weekend. And everything has started growing again. Got almost 4 inches of rain in about 3 days. But more of the Yukon Gold potatoes that started popping up here. These are the red Norlands. Then we got yellow onions. And there are a few of the red onions starting to pop up. Just a few, but at least that's better than nothing. The peppers are trying to come back to life since they got some rain finally. Don't see any fruit on there anywhere, but they're at least alive. And the contender bush beans that I planted a week or so ago are all popping up. Amazing what a little bit of water will do for a garden. And back around this side, tomatoes are looking pretty pitiful. Of course, I've been fighting the bugs on these things. but they are still alive. Well, most of them are. That one at the end doesn't look like it made it. And we got more pineapples in here. There's that fig that I bought, a month ago. It's looking healthy. And the asparagus patch, still looking good. This was the one I made sure I got water into while we were in our drought. And incidentally, it looks like we're still in another drought now. The weather guessers say we're going to be flirting with record high temperatures over the next week or two. And they don't see any more rain in sight. So we're pretty much on our own. And then probably about the time we start getting some rain, I'm going to be packing up and heading north, because it's getting hot down here. We're supposed to be up in this week in particular, especially farther inland, we're supposed to be up in the upper 90s most every day. It'll stay a little bit cooler over here by the coast, but still have pretty high temperatures and even higher humidity and heat indexes. I will be planting out those sweet potato slips pretty soon, and I've also got a bag of organic potatoes in the kitchen that I'll probably be sticking out here in a couple of these empty beds before I take off. But mostly we're just kind of maintaining today. It is nice to see the beans popping up. I don't expect to be eating any of them, but that'll put some nitrogen back in the soil anyway. So I'm just going to leave them growing while I'm gone. That's about it. Not a lot to look at. It's not a total loss, but not a whole lot to look at. And I'm mainly just waiting on these seeds. Those are filling out nicely. It looks like some kind of a stink bug, but I've never seen one that colorful. Okay, well, that's really about it. I'm not going to go back to the back because it's starting to get warm here, and I want to get back in where the air conditioner's at. I just thought I'd give you a quick look around, show you the current state of the garden, and I'll see you next time. I just couldn't resist another clip of Spooky and Bullwinkle. Everybody's part of the pack.